So basically as per what Peter was saying, for us in the BI space, it's really around actually getting the information into a usable format. And for us, it's really around understanding what the customer wants. It's great to have a device that reads your fridge temperature, but what does that tell me? Well, how often do I need to record it? What do I need to do with that information? So we leverage across the top here. I'm just going to do that. Oh, wrong one. So I'm just going to leverage that way. So I'm just going to highlight the elements that we focus on when we're doing IoT. Okay. So effectively, once we've got the data into an environment through a stream process, it's understanding when do we need to be able to make a decision. So the fridge records I'm running at -5 degrees, I'm running at -5 degrees. Do I need to recall all of that? So we leverage the stream analytics and the stream components inside the IoT, the Endure environment, to determine what are our ranges that we want to leverage and what we want to start recording. Because you don't need to record every single instance. You only want to record when it goes out of your ranges. So it's defining those, understanding what is the question we need to answer, and then leveraging the data from whether it be through stream of a relational database or a stream of a device or a sensor. It doesn't actually matter. It's really around how do we access that information. In the past, we used to use a standard API to get that information into a real-time data warehouse or into a data lake or into any component where we need to put that data real-time. Okay, and then the next step of understanding that data is really around what is the question we're trying to answer for the business. Because a lot of the time in all of these IoT things, we can have the sensor that can do every single thing that you want it to do. But am I actually answering a question that business is trying to ask? If we can't do that, there's no point in actually doing the stuff. Okay, then that for us is really critical. So understand, when do we need to start? When do we need to stop recording? How do we need to track that information? What are we trying to achieve? Do we want to see, oh, hang on, the fridges are running too high. Cool, how long did it take us to identify it? How long did it take us to identify that there was a problem coming from the device? And start measuring those things so that we can start doing predictive maintenance. Leveraging data science and advanced analytics in this space is really critical as well. The data science, machine learning, and stream analytics allows us to complete that viewpoint as per that one over there. The analytics is critical because if you've got the data, we can do predictive modeling against that data. If you've got enough history data, we can do predictive modeling. Okay, and then the other aspect is really around being able to do visualizations. So from a BI point of view, we leverage Power BI. It is one of the best tools in the market to do this type of analytics. And from a real-time point of view, it can connect directly to that stream through either the IoT hub, as Peter was saying, or through an event hub, or through an API, or through a REST component. So I can connect to that data. Wherever that data is sitting, we can connect to it. As long as we've got the data feed coming through, we can do real-time dashboarding against it. Okay. The trick with the dashboarding is not to just put an indicator that's going indicate. It's actually, am I answering the right business question that my business is trying to get out of it? Okay. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Do you only operate on the Azure platform?
We don't just on Azure, we actually operate on the Microsoft stack end to end. So from a real-time point of view, we leverage data in real-time into real-time data warehousing or into real-time Hadoop clusters, and then leverage the data from there. So from our point of view, we leverage the Microsoft stack end to end, hence the picture where I was using the visualization. This is a logical architecture. It can be on-premise or in the cloud or a hybrid environment completely. Okay.